Welcome to today's Smart Money. I'm your host Ibrahim Sani. What I have in store for us today is the excellent Lenovo 920 Special Edition Yoga, which is the one that I have is Rebel Alliance. It retails at 8,888 ringgit. It's a bit pricey for a laptop, yes, agreed, but this is indeed a special edition of Lenovo. If you are into Star Wars like I am, this is indeed something that you must have in your arsenal of Star Wars memorabilia. It is a multi-mode laptop. You can open it at a full tilt and it becomes a tablet mode, and when you do that, the keyboards actually retract. You can actually behave it or treat it like a tablet. But of course, the primary feature, of course, is the wristband watch that they have here, which is fantastic. It can hold the screen at a particular angle and it will stay there for a good time until you decide to not keep it at that level. So we're going to go in depth into what this laptop is all about. Stay tuned. This one retails for 8,888 ringgit, and the question is, why should you get one? For me, this is of course a collector's item. It's not so much for something that you want to buy just because you need a laptop. There's far cheaper options out there. In fact, you can get some MacBooks at a cheaper price points than this. So the question is, why would you spend close to 9,000 ringgit for this kind of device? The answer is because it's a beauty. Everything else about this is perfectly fine and crafted. This is, of course, a multi-mode laptop. The Rebel Alliance or Galactic Empire are the two features that the Yoga 920 has. The one that I have right now is the Rebel Alliance design. Under a vibrant Corning Gorilla Glass hood, this powerful 2-in-1 delivers Galaxy-class performance and immersive multimedia. This device is as sleek as a lightsaber by drastically simplifying the form and reducing visual complexity. Lenovo have designed this 2-in-1 to appear even thinner than it already is, featuring polished CNC aluminium built to withstand wear and tear. And of course, it's as tough as a Mandalorian iron. Multifaceted as the universe has inspired it, the intricate watch band that hinge and rotates the screen and the keyboard rotates it smoothly to suit the moment, offers precisely enough resistance and to provide stability in your mode of choice. I have used this laptop for quite a bit and the screen has stayed in place without much trouble. We don't have any instance of the screen falling off. And nestled in the hinge are the Wi-Fi antenna and the air vents, ensuring uniform smoothness across all surfaces and a more comfortable experience when typing on your lap. Best of all, this design protects your processor from long-term damaged dust because of the design that it protects the device from dust coming in. And of course, you can speak to Cortana from across the room. Meet Cortana, your own voice-activated digital assistant, which is prepared to answer your questions, open necessary apps, and set reminders across all devices. Let's talk about the hardware. The device is running the 8th Gen Intel Core processor and runs a Windows 10 Home OS. It displays a 13.9-inch UHD IPS touchscreen, about 3840 by 2160 resolution. The Intel integrated graphics is running the show here, and the camera, however, is of course a HD 720 pixel or P. It doesn't have anything higher than this. Of course, it runs a 16GB DDR4 RAM, a powerhouse right there. And of course, it does come out in the performance when using the device very fast. There's no complaints whatsoever. In fact, opposite to that, I would like to commend the speed of the RAM in running some of the programs that is going to be used on the device. It has a 512GB SSD card, so half a tera of storage is a lot for you to use. The battery, however, is of course for me not as advertised. The battery says up to 11 hours. When in full use, I could get at most 7 or 8 hours, perhaps 9 hours if I stop, watching some videos or anything like that. So it does advertise up to 11 hours, but on testing, I got about 8 hours on average. It has a Dolby Atmos audio with 2 JBL speakers. The security is very good. The fingerprints reader reads the scan very fast. On the input-output ports, it has one USB 3.0 with always-on charging, 2 USB-C ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3. You can charge only using a USB Type-C port right there. The audio jack and connectivity comes with the standard I/O outlets. The typing here is fantastic, I can tell you that. I was writing a full report on this keyboard. The feedback is great. It's quite tactile in that sense. The travel of each keys are very in-depth, and I should be able to finish a complete essay or report or whatever, typing very comfortably on this type of setting. If you notice, when we flip the device, the keyboard actually drops down so that it gives you a little bit more functionality when you move into the tablet mode. When it goes into tablet mode, it does work well. So you want to move and maybe, I don't know, shop at Microsoft Store, for instance, and you can really work well. And if you have the pen, you can do a lot of work this way. But of course, when you go into tablet mode, you can't help but feel that you're actually pressing some keys. But of course, all these keys are already disabled. So it does come off a bit awkward, but once you get used to it, it's perfectly fine, even when you have the fingers pressed up against the keys. If you want to type anything, for instance, you can easily do so. So I guess it should be an ease using this on a tablet mode. So all in all, this device is extremely very interesting to be used. But I don't know whether you would like to spend close to 9,000 ringgit for a device when you can get something else at a much cheaper price. Of course, that is up to you. Again, the focus of this device is at the top-end collector's item, and if you are indeed a Star Wars freak like I am, I would definitely urge you to get this device. That's it from me for this episode of Smart Money. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.